Hello and welcome back. I hope you're having a great day, and if you're here for the first time, welcome. So as you know, earlier I did post a video about Prince Harry and Dr. Jill Biden, who were alongside others to host a virtual event honoring Warrior Games athletes. And the video is live, but however, on the White House YouTube channel, the video is unlisted. That means you only have to have a link in order to view it. So I'm guessing not a lot of people know that the video is up. So as we learned, First Lady Jill Biden, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and Ken Fisher, Chairman and CEO of Fisher House Foundation, hosted a virtual event to honor the Warrior Games athletes, their families, and caregivers. So I will include here a clip of Prince Harry talking. It was so impactful. So let's just get straight into that.
Prince Harry served in the British Army for 10 years, rising to the rank of captain and undertaking 2 tours in Afghanistan. And I must say it's been my absolute privilege to work with him. Prince Harry, over to you, sir.
Ken, thank you very much. It's nice to see you looking so well after this last year. And I've certainly missed you, and thank you for that introduction. Dr. Biden, it's an absolute pleasure and a joy to see you again after so many years, as you quite rightly pointed out. This week, 7 years ago, I think was the first time that we met in the Invictus Games in London, and then again in Orlando, and again in Toronto. And you don't need to hear this from me, but from everybody on this call and everybody across the entire military community across the world, thank you for your service and your just continued support over all these years. It's been fantastic to see you in action in various parts of the world, giving everything that you've got to so many people, to not just those who wear the uniform, but to the families as well. A lot of them wouldn't be here without you. So thank you. And just an enormous hello. And thank you to every single one of you. The backgrounds that I'm seeing, people in cars, people in their rooms, some in uniform, some in civvies, some got children, or some had children at the beginning, have now escorted the children away from the screen for various different reasons. It's such a joy to see every single one of you. This is what it is. It was what it's all about. I am so sorry that we're not all together at the Warrior Games where we should be. The pandemic has certainly changed or flipped life upside down for so many people. We all know how important the training is for these moments. It's not about the medals. It's not even so much about the winning. As far as most of us are concerned, you guys have already won. But I will never forget that first visit that I had to the Warrior Games, which inspired me to create the Invictus Games. And the Invictus Games never would have been created had I not been inspired by every single one of you and your companions and the families for everything that you give to the service of this country. So again, just an enormous thank you. These games are so important, whether it's the Warrior Games, whether it's the Invictus Games. It is ultimately the reminder of service, both at home and overseas. It is about caring for our physical as well as our mental fitness of those that have sacrificed so much. And that, again, is not just those who wear the uniform, but every single one of you, because as we know, once served, always serving. And that goes across the whole family network. And it is often the families that give so much, but that are sometimes forgotten. So to see every single one of you here with the pride on your faces makes me incredibly happy to know how far you guys have come, the dark places that you've been to, but where you are now, stronger than ever before, no doubt. And that is partly, if not mainly, down to sport. And everybody on this call recognizes and understands the importance of sport plays in every single person's life. But as part of rehabilitation, whether it's physical or mental, there really is nothing else that beats it. So again, thank you for inspiring us. Thank you for showing us the way. You guys are leaders in every aspect of your lives, both while serving and both within your community as well. And this community is as strong as ever. And that also makes me incredibly proud. I look forward to hearing from as many of you as possible after this, if not in the first part of the call, then the second part of the call, depending on how many children are screaming down the Zoom at the same time. But again, just an enormous amount of appreciation from myself and just immense gratitude, because to see you guys smiling when I know how much you've been through, it's not just about yourselves and your families, but you have to remember that you're doing this also for your brothers and sisters in arms and those people that are in a really dark place. You know what it's like. You've been there yourselves, and you have recovered for yourself, and now you are leading them to their own recovery. So for that, I thank you. Ken, back to you.
Thank you, Prince Harry, for your...
So there we have it. I absolutely love the fact that Prince Harry, you could feel such sincerity in his talk right there. And the part that stood out to me, he did highlight the Warrior Games athletes and their spirit of resilience. And he also brought attention to their families and caregivers, which he pointed out sometimes in some instances they tend to be forgotten. So it was great to see him highlight them right there. So as they said, the 2021 Warrior Games were slated to begin in person this week in Orlando, Florida, but were canceled due to the pandemic. But it was great to see them getting together, and you could see the, just the way that the encouragement was flowing amongst them, and it was such a great mood, so uplifting. And I'm just glad to share this with you. I really wanted to include this clip here. So it is so wonderful to see these heroes honored, and their families and caregivers. What a touching stream it was. So for those of you who'd like to see the full live stream, I will link that unlisted White House YouTube video here on my pinned comment. So check the first pinned comment and you will see a link to the upload, and you can go and celebrate these great men and women. And of course, thank you so much for watching. And before we log off, I'd like to have a celebratory moment right here for this channel. I want to say thank you to the newest Patreon supporter for this channel. Thank you so much, Bonnie. Thank you so much for choosing to support this channel, and your financial support means so much. Your generosity warms my heart, and I want to say thank you. And to all of my Patreon, PayPal, and membership supporters for this channel, know that I love you so much, and I keep you in my prayers, and I appreciate your giving. Thank you so much. And for those of you who'd like to check me out, links to support this channel will be in the description bar as well as in the pinned comment. Thank you to those who like, comment, and share as well. I want to say I appreciate you as well. And I'm glad for those of you who do write your comments. I do read them, and I do see the effort you take to write your comments, and I appreciate that as well. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day wherever you are, and keep it here for more updates and video reactions. And I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.